Assalamu alaikum. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Pakistan Gems and Jewellery Development Company, I, Sarah Baloch, warmly welcome our respected guests and participants of the seminar on gems and jewellery, potential prospects and professional practices. To start this event, I would now request Qari Hamad Habib Sahab to please come on the stage for the recitation of the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah, thank you, Qari Hamad Habib Sahab. Speakers of the seminar are Dr. Ellen Lowe, Ms. Mona Miller, and Mr. Arfain Iqbal. Ladies and gentlemen, this event will be chaired by Dr. Nasir Kasi, who is the member board of directors, Pakistan Gems and Jewellery Development Company. He is one of the pioneers right from the formation of swag in the inception of the company. He really had this passion for the gemstones and mineral specimen and keen in the development of gems and jewelry sector of Pakistan. Mr. Nadeem Jamali is the moderator of this seminar. I would like to call upon Mr. Nadeem Jamali to please come on the stage. Mr. Nadeem. I would like to call Mr. Arfain Iqbal to please come on the stage. Thank you, sir. Now, I would request Dr. Ellen Lowe to please come on the stage. Ms. Mona Miller, please come here. And now, I would like to request Dr. Nasir Kasi to please come on the stage. So, thank you so much, sir. We are really thankful to our chief guest, whose contribution towards gems and jewelry sector development strategy will always be remembered. Now, I would like to call the moderator to please take the charge, Mr. Nadeem Jamali. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, CPEC is considered economic gateway of Pakistan. Our first topic is of this seminar, the challenges and opportunities in CPEC for gems and jewelry industry. Our distinguished guest from Hong Kong, Dr. Ellen Lowe, will share her views and linkage between CPEC and gem and jewelry industry. Before moving forward, I would briefly introduce Dr. Ellen Lowe. Dr. Ellen Lowe is the founder of Cable Group Limited in Hong Kong. She has 30-year working experience in the international jewelry trade. She is the Vice President, Pakistan Chamber of Commerce in Hong Kong. She is also Honorary President, Hong Kong Gemstone Manufacturing Association. She is also Honorary Trade Consultant to Consulate General of Pakistan in Hong Kong. I would like to request Dr. Ellen Law, please enlighten us on this important topic.
Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, trade friends, exhibitor, and then the students, and all the press here. I'm honored to be here to attend the Pakistan Gemstone Jewelry Show here. This is the second time. I'm also attend the first time in the Pakistan. So we are very proud to be here for the second time. We are looking forward for the more time in future every year or every quarter. And I wish the exhibition and all the event and seminar have a very good success for this event in Pakistan. So today, I would like to share about the challenge and the opportunities in China-Pakistan economic corridor. So, my name is Eleanor. I'm from Hong Kong. I have 30 years of international jewelry experience in all aspects, in the mining, cutting, setting, and then branding. So this experience led me to have a more complete about the jewelry in today. So today we will want to share about some content, what we are covered for the jewelry regarding the chance for the zipper today. What is the China Global Silk Road plan regarding the Belt and Road? What's the zipper? China-Pakistan economic corridor. How does it affect the Pakistan in future because of this chance? How the young Pakistan generation can be well prepared to face the changing and to create a more opportunity and overcome all the challenges of the changes? How to get used to the changes and development for Pakistan gem and jewelry session? Any area can be improved in gem and jewelry session in future. You can see the relationship of China and Pakistan is quite a long time. I believe that this year we are celebrating 65 relationship with Pakistan and China. I believe a lot of activities in the town, and then I think you saw a lot of promotion in the markets. So for this history, and then we want to share about the economic indicator of the Pakistan. We believe that Pakistan is one of the very big amount of population, as today is around 200 million population. It's a quite a large country compared in the world. Another age group is 18 to 45 is around 45%. So this for the UN regulation, this is young age. Still a long time to go. The export amount is 25 billion US, import 42 billions, remittance 16 billions, GDP is going up, per capita income is going up, investment growth is going up, foreign investment is going up. So now it shows that Pakistan the economy is going up under the brackets. So inflation is down because a lot of developed country or some good country, their inflation is very high. So only Pakistan, the inflation is around 4%. You can see the overseas investment, the stock can show you that it's more than 30% of the increasement every year. So it's a huge. And then once you heard the one bell, one roll, in the market or in the newspaper, they say bell and rolls. So in our Chinese, we talk this bell and roll project is a Silk Road project, which is Pakistan is the contest of the Silk Road economic belt, which is 21st century maritime Silk Road and Pakistan-China economic corridor. And that corridor, we actually, under the Silk Road, we have a 6 corridor. The first one is the China-Pakistan economic corridor, what you are talking about, zipper. And then the second one is China-Mongolia-Russian economic corridor. And then the third one is Bangladesh, China, India, and Maya, and the economic corridor. The new Asia-Europe Continental Bridge, China Central Asia, West Asia Economic Corridor, and China Indo-China Peninsula Economic Corridor. The sixth corridor will coming up for 10 to 20 years job in the world. What the corridor can give Pakistan, what chance we can benefit in here in Pakistan. You can see the map. The right side is China, and then you can see pass through the routing. You can see the Istanbul, and then through the back is the Karada port. So that is the zipper to cover the routing in the road. In this map, you can see more about what's the distance between the Beijing and then Istanbul and then Karada. This is what the zipper really the routing at the end. And then if you build this corridor successful, it will join and increase a lot of workforce, a lot of business opportunity, not only the jewelry and gem business, we will include many other business together during building this corridor. So what's this corridor meaning? This corridor meaning that the regional connection vision is 2025. So today is 2017. So we have a 15-20 years. We will connect it for this objective. And then China Development Belt One Road, which indication this link with Silk Road, Economic Belt, and 21st century maritime Silk Road. And then what the result will? It's rising up the Asia, which is serve Asian over 3 billion population. And then what's the position will be Pakistan to be after 10-20 years? We are proud to tell you that the planning we will show where's the Pakistan, the center of that. Then the China will be your labor. India will be another labor. And then Oman. And then Iran. And Pakistan. That's all is around the Pakistan. So if this sixth corridor is built within 10 and 20 years, the total change the fate of the Pakistan life in future. We can see the coming 5, 10, 15, 20 years will be your Pakistan, the golden age for the country. And then we use another angle to see what the Pakistan will be if this is the hub to be Karada, to be the hub. You can have a different timing, so 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, to be going to some labor country without any delay. So this market will be the new era in the world. We are not talking about America, we are not talking about Europe. This will be the hook of the Pakistan in future. And this is the golden opportunity will be happen in coming 10, 20, 30 years. I hope I can see at the time. So during this objective, what the China government and Pakistan government did, we did a lot of a contract MOU regarding the many different industry, including the mining and resources. So jewelry and gemstone will be under the mining and resources, that category. So majority decide a lot of MOU with many different categories. And then the cooperation with China, the different subject, and then the road mapping, they create a lot of road between the Pakistan from the north to the west, and then they create more chance for labor force, also increase the time, shorter time, and then create more communication opportunity. So the area of cooperation, the time frame, they start at 2014 to 2030, which is already start 3 years. Today is 2017. So zipper is component mainly for what? Mainly from the energy, coal, hydro, wind, solar, and transmission. Infrastructure, road, wheel, aeration, data connection, development for the Karada port according to socio-economic uplift projects. Industrial cooperation, Karada Fisung, and other industrial parks. So this is now we are doing in the 2014 until 2030. So now the ABCD, that category is already done in the Pakistan already. Another long-term CPR plan, which is around until the 2030. So the first one is the energy project, which is around 200 projects under construction in different areas of the Pakistan. If the energy is increased, a lot of power, the electricity, the networking, all will be under protected. And transport, and the transport infrastructure, you can see the roadmap before, you can see the different routing was built, was planned, and then now it's under the construction. Most transport facilities to be built, and then if save time, to decrease the distance between the city to city, and then make the people more close and more convenient, and then make the easy life. Of course, it create a lot of job for the transport, for the station, for the bus, wherever the career in the town. And then one of the very key projects is Karada Port. Karada Port is what's the component inside. There's a fifth economic zone, East Bay Expressway, Karada International Airport, construction of the big waters, digging of the ramming area of channels, infrastructure for the free zone, and then the free zone port related industry. So jewelry will be one of the industry we'll cover in the free zone. I will tell you more about the detail for the free zone facility and benefit. And the necessary facility for the fresh water treatment and supply. There's some coal-fired power plants. And then another thing is very important is Pakistan-China Friendship Hospital at Karada, because we want to transfer more the Chinese style and then not operating by machine the treatment to Pakistan. And then technical vocational training at Karada, and that's very important for our jewelry industry because the majority jewelry trade is SME, and all the training will be like vocational training for the working experience or training. And then last one is Karada Smart Port City Master Plan. Today we have so many e-payment, e-platform, e-communication. So it's built after the electricity support. That will be the smart port will be happen in future for the Karada port. And then another supported project is optical fiber cable. With the optical fiber cable, you cannot support all the electricity, all the power for the city users. And then also the digital territory medium broadcast. And then we are very close with the Pakistan, with China for CCTV. And then we will have another MOU with Hong Kong, the broadcast casting. So there will be increased more communication within the two countries, the cultural exchange, and then the news exchange, and then the more friendship exchange platform. And they have a long-term perspective until 2030. What's the component inside? The infrastructure, the highway, railway networks, energy, oil, gas pipelines, Karada, industrial cooperation, telecommunication, trade and commerce and investment industry, agriculture, tourism, servicing, maritime, water resources, finance. That will be happen step by step, year by year until 2030. But we hope that we can happen earlier. What's the progress of the CPR now? Actually, the CPR is the progress for 3 years. The measurement for the control, risk control, everything is under control. So we think that we believe that that will be follow the plan 5, 10, 15, 20 years plan. And then we talk about so many projects. So I bring you to see what's going on for the different cities. Okay, you can see the different area like the construction, the elevator, the plant, the water pond, and then the oil plant, the tube, the tunnel, the power construction. You can see the coal and then the solar energy. And then there's some Chinese with Pakistan, the school exchange culture, the workman house, and then the water farm, the energy port, the electricity plant in different area of the Pakistan. Also, you can see the road is building from city to city. In future, if the road is under construction, well, the distance between one city to two cities will be more easier. Then the tourists and other industry will be add on that. You can see the lighting and then more activities we hold in China or Pakistan. And then the last year, there were some train is started from Kunming to Pakistan, which is by train. Every day they have one train from the Kunming to Pakistan, which is ship a lot of Chinese stuff to Pakistan. The oil plant, the MOU sign, the road, and then the air force, the culture, and then the road construction plant. And then that is Chinese is the Kunming, the train departure from the Kunming to Karachi. And then the Karachi port will be planned as an airport and other things, which is planned in different vision.